Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investing journey together. So today we're going to be talking about AMC and the underlying question and what I'm going to be kind of talking about in this video. Is AMC stock going to go through another short squeeze? Is AMC stock going to squeeze? What's my overall price prediction and kind of what the future of this overall company is? So let's dive in. Let's talk about it. I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's go ahead and just dive right in. So today, AMC down about 6.68%. Looking at the 1 week chart, down about 21.07%. We did see a little bit of a rally because Top Gun obviously is doing very well in the movie theaters. So this did actually provide a little bit of a boost, but a lot of people are still skeptical about AMC, thinking that, AMC is going to continue to decline over the next couple of months and over the coming years as well. Do I find that plausible? No. I don't think AMC stock is going to continue to decline. Like I said, for me personally, I don't think movie theaters are going anywhere. I personally love going to the movie theaters. But looking at the 1 month chart, down about 18.11%. And looking at the 3 month chart, down about 31.2%. We see this high here on March 29th, about $29.44. We do know that a lot of stocks in general have not been doing well. So this could attribute to why AMC as a whole has not been doing well over the last couple of months. It's not just AMC stock. It is a bunch of stocks. It's Amazon, it's Google, it's the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ. So I don't want people to confuse that it's just AMC stocks, thinking that there's a lot of stocks out there that are trading very far off their overall highs. So attributing AMC's decline can be kind of just put out to more market conditions rather than the overall stock in itself. The stock is basically, it's doing okay. It's not doing the best. It's not performing the best, but a lot of people who have been holding AMC for a very long time, like I said, I've been covering the stock for a very long time. I actually do own shares at $6. So me personally, a lot of people have been kind of, wondering, is AMC stock going to squeeze again? Is this an overall possibility? What's the overall future about it? And is it possible for AMC to go through it again? And the overall price prediction? Well, what we do know is AMC stock does have a 20% short float percentage that's outstanding. So 20% of AMC shares are actually being shorted. Now, a lot of people may attribute this, but that's actually huge. 20% of an overall company of shares being shorted is a lot. A lot of people are betting on the stock to continue to decline. Like I said, we had an analyst come out who still thinks that over the next 12 months that AMC stock is going to go to $6. Do I find that plausible? In my personal opinion, no. I don't think AMC stock is going to go to $6. I think this stock will squeeze again. Like I said, eventually these shares do have to be bought. A lot of the shares have to be bought back. That's how it basically goes when you short a stock. But people are kind of hoping and betting against the stock that they want to pay back the shares at 50 cents or 60 cents if in the case the company were to go bankrupt. But it's been an underlying question for a very long time that if we take a look at the 5-year chart, we see this big squeeze here on June 18th of 2021, so about this time last year. But you guys have to understand that, it's impossible to time when a stock is going to go through a short squeeze. So, you can't put a time limit on it. Like eventually, like the stock or the shares have to be paid back, but no one knows when they're going to have to be paid back. The stock does have to go through somewhat of a run-up before we actually see the shares being covered, or shorts have to cover their short positions. So the biggest question that rises is, when is AMC stock going to go through another short squeeze? And the real answer is nobody knows. Do I think it's going to squeeze again? Me personally, I do. My overall price target, well, obviously sky's the limit. A lot of people say AMC stock could go to 100K. A lot of people think that AMC stock could go to $100, $200, $500. We saw what happened last year with GameStop stock, and I do think AMC is eventually going to replicate kind of what GameStop went through. But GameStop was trading around $4 or $5 a share and then ran up to almost $500 a share. And like I said, this is just due to the fact that the people kept shorting the stock. They kept shorting the stock, and eventually the shares have to be bought back. like I said, with AMC, it does have that explosiveness to it. So AMC stock, although it does sink 6, 7, 8% in a single day, it also does run up 10, 20, 30% in a single day as well. So you can never really discount it. All it takes is a little bit of momentum push for AMC stock to kind of start moving upward. But for the long term of the company, even excluding a squeeze, I still do see a lot of uptrend for AMC stock. Do I think AMC stock is a $50, $60, $70, $80 stock? Maybe not right now, because a lot of stocks right now, like I said, are not doing too well. But I do think that AMC stock is undervalued at $12.43. A lot of people think AMC is going to go down the same route as Blockbuster, that the company is going to go bankrupt. I personally don't see that happening, and we can easily see this with movies coming out. Like I said, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, and we have Top Gun as well that are just, basically killing it at the box office. It just goes to show you that people still love going to the movie theaters. It's something that's never going to go away. Yeah, you can buy the movies at home and stuff like that. That stuff did kind of get adapted from COVID, and AMC as an overall business is still slowly recovering from COVID as well. But when we take a look at it from a bigger perspective, these movies that are hitting box office records basically still shows that the movie theater is still a viable business, but consumer spending has obviously gone down because due to the fact that everything is getting expensive, inflation is running rampant. We have Jerome raising interest rates, which does play a huge fact into the overall stock market in itself. But a lot of apes, like I said, are still holding AMC stock, whether it's at $5, $10, $15, $30, $40, $50, wondering if the stock is eventually going to squeeze again. Me personally, like I said, if a stock has such a big short float percentage, I do think that eventually the stock is going to replicate what we saw here back on June 18th. And like I said, it's going to come out of nowhere. It's definitely going to come out of nowhere. No one's going to be able to predict it. But like I said, 20% short float of shares outstanding. This goes to show that these shorts or these shares eventually have to be bought back. We're not talking about hundreds of shares or thousands of shares. We're talking about millions and millions of shares that have to be bought back, which means that AMC stock in the long term will most likely go up as people continue to cover. Me personally, I don't think it's a very good idea to be shorting AMC stock right now, just due to the overall fact that the stock has already been pushed down so much, and this stock does have a lot of explosive potential. So me personally, if AMC stock were to go through a short squeeze, I personally feel like the stock would go to 50, 60, 70, maybe even $100, $200, $500. All of them are possibilities. Do I think that AMC stock is going to 100K? No, I don't. Is it theoretically possible? Absolutely. Like I said, a stock only has so much downside because eventually it's going to go to zero. But when a stock goes through a short squeeze, there's a lot of explosive momentum that happens, so no one can really predict the price or where the overall stock is going to go in itself. So me personally, 100K is possible. I don't find it plausible though, but I do see AMC stock hitting $60, $70, $80, $90 if it does go through another short squeeze. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you think of AMC stock. Do you guys think AMC stock is going to go through another short squeeze? If you guys own AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.